Hi, I am Smoking Moses, and this is the last video, the 6th video of the series How to Understand the Cigar. Stay with me. Here we are, at the end of our analysis. So, in my opinion, as I said, we already saw step number 1, taste, step number 2, aroma, step number 3, the nicotine, the power of the cigar, the strength. So, in this way we have the body, taste and aromas, and the power, nicotine of the cigar. Step number 3. Step number 4, the balance between body and power, and the balance inside of the body. Let's check if there is one taste, one flavor, one aroma that is more intense than the other. And let's check if the body and the power of the cigar are at the same level or they are somehow different. Then we said complexity, the complexity of that single draw, the instantaneous complexity, and the complexity through the smoke, the evolution of the cigar. And this was step number 5. Step number 6. This is a little bit more tricky, but let's put it in another way. I call it finish, the aftertaste. And it is not the taste that you have in your mouth or in your nose, the aroma that you have in your nose when you finish smoking a cigar. It's the flavors, it's the taste, the aromas that you have in your nose and in your mouth between one puff to the other. And I think this is interesting, not to describe that those tastes and those aromas. It's interesting to understand if they are intense and if they last for a lot of time. If your mouth is full of tastes and aromas, your nose is full between the whole time that you have between one puff to the other. And this is interesting because many people, and probably even you, we like to pair cigars with something. But believe me, you are not pairing the cigar with your spirit. If you want to pair, let's do an example with rum, okay? You are not pairing the cigar with the rum. You are pairing the aftertaste of the cigar with the rum. Because you are not drinking and smoking together simultaneously. You have your cigar, you take your puff, and then you drink your spirit, your Scotch whiskey, your whatever you want to drink. So you are pairing the aftertaste of the cigar, the finish of the cigar with the drink. And so it's interesting for you and for me as well to understand if this taste is intense, is full, is rich, and is long, if it is a long finish. And I give you an example. Imagine that you want to pair a cigar with, let's say, a champagne, okay? Probably you should select, it's better, it makes sense to select a cigar that has a very short and very light finish. Otherwise, when you drink your champagne, your mouth will be full of the tastes, full of the aromas. Your nose will be full of the aromas of the cigar, and you will feel almost nothing of the champagne that you are drinking. And exactly the opposite. Imagine that you want to pair your cigar with a very intense Scotch whiskey, very pitted, very, let's say, aggressive in your mouth. Of course, if you pair a cigar that has a very small and a very light finish, when you drink your Scotch whiskey, you will have in your mouth mainly the taste of the whiskey. The cigar disappeared when you pair this intense drink. So, understanding the finish of the cigar helps you to pair the cigar in a proper way. And that's why I focus my attention even on this aspect, on this side effect of the smoking experience, the finish in your mouth. if it is long and if it is intense or not. And so, this, in my opinion, is the way that I approach a cigar when I want to smoke and understand a cigar. Just to give you a quick summary of this method, let's call it method, divided in 6 steps. First, tastes. Second, aromas. Taste and aromas together is the body of the cigar. Third step, intensity from the nicotine point of view, strength, the power of the cigar. Then the balance, step number 4, the balance between body and power, and the balance inside of the body. Then complexity, the instantaneous complexity and the complexity through evolution, and the intensity, last step, intensity and length of the aftertaste in your mouth. Let's call it finish. So, I hope that this quick overview was interesting. I hope that you can find some ideas and you can find some, let's say, new way to look at the cigar when you are smoking it. But of course, the most important thing is experience. Try to smoke as much as you can and try to smoke different things. This is the only way that you can have to develop and to increase your ability to understand a cigar. So, thank you for watching this quick series and thank you for your support. See you next time. Bye from Smoky Moses. Ciao.